Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Starting off in the National League East, Tyler O'Neill was a triple away of completing the cycle as St. Louis bested the Mets 9-7. The Miami Marlins completed a short two-game sweep as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 1-0. The Braves combined to give up just 5 hits as they bested the visiting Nats 4-3. The Chicago Cubs knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 5-0. Scott Alexander collected his 5th win in relief as the Dodgers pushed past Cincinnati 4-3. The Milwaukee Brewers swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they bested the visiting Padres 13-6. Nolan Arenado had 3 hits on the day, leading the Rockies to a win against the Diamondbacks 4-2. He is currently among the NL leaders in batting average. The Pirates combined to allow only 4 hits as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 7-2. The New York Yankees went deep 4 times as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 10-7. They stayed hot with their 10th in a row. The Red Sox knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 9-4. Lourdes Gurriel plated 3 runs on the day, helping lead the Blue Jays over the Mariners 4-2. The Minnesota Twins allowed only 5 hits. It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, the New York Mets swatted 4 home runs in this one as they took down the Fish in Miami 8-0. Entering the day's action, the Marlins are in 4th place in the NL East, while the Mets are at the bottom of the division. The Atlanta Braves pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 3-1. As of today, the Braves are atop the National League East division, while the Cubs are in 1st place in the NL Central. Max Scherzer picked up win number 8 this year as the Nationals disposed of the Phillies 2-0. In the standings, the Nationals sit in 3rd place in the National League East division, and the Phillies are 2nd in the division. The Reds finished off a 3-game sweep as they sank the visiting Buccos 8-1. At the start of the day, the Reds are in 4th place in the NL Central, while the Pirates are at the bottom of the division. The Brew Crew had 12 hits as a team as they used a walk-off and extras to get the win against the Rockies 4-3. As of right now, the Brewers sit in 2nd place in the National League Central, while the Rockies sit in last place in the National League West Division. The San Francisco Giants held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they made short work of the Padres 7-0. Heading into the day, the Giants are in 4th place in the NL West, and the Padres are 3rd in the division. The Yankees brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 1-0. They now have 6 straight victories. In the standings, the Yankees are atop the American League East Division, and the Rangers are in 4th place in the AL West. Adam Wainwright got the W and now has 5 this year, helping lead St. Louis past the Rays 4-3. At the start of the day, the Rays are in 2nd place in the AL East, while the Cardinals are in 2nd place in the NL Central. Robert Stock grabbed his 4th victory out of the pen as the Red Sox claimed victory over the Orioles 4-2. As of right now, the Red Sox sit in 4th place in the American League East Division, while the Orioles are at the bottom of the division. Ketel Marte was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs, as the Diamondbacks took care of the White Sox 13-1. He is among the NL leaders in total base hits. Entering the day's action, the White Sox the beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. It's the wild day that is the trade deadline. Starting off in the National League East, the Miami Marlins got 18 hits as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 6-3. The Atlanta Braves hit 3 long balls as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 5-2. Bryce Harper drove home 3 runs, helping the Phillies get past the Padres 5-3. Paul Goldschmidt needed only a triple to hit for the cycle as the Cardinals took care of the Brewers 6-5. He is among the NL leaders in total base hits. Will Smith had a home run and 3 RBIs, leading the Dodgers over the Diamondbacks 6-4. Andrew Suarez was victorious for the 5th time this season, helping lead the Giants to a win over the Cubbies 2-1. Nathan Eovaldi won his 4th game thus far, leading the Bo Sox to the win over the rival Yankees 2-0. The Chi Sox combined for a 4-hitter as they grabbed the win over the Rockers 2-0. The Royals got 11 hits overall as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 5-2. The Halos combined for 4 total home runs as they took down the visiting Mariners 5-2. The Oakland Athletics halted their 6-game losing streak as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 6-1. And that's the show. The trade deadline is only hours Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Inside the Show, your source for all postseason news. Here's a recap of yesterday's playoff baseball. In Game 4 of the American League Championship Series, Davy Garcia pitched into the ninth inning with one earned run on his line as the Yankees downed the Angels, sweeping the ALCS and stamping their ticket to play in the Fall Classic against the winner of the NLCS. And that'll do it for today's postseason recap. We'll talk to you tomorrow. And welcome everyone to Inside the Show, the best source for all the off-season news from around the baseball world. Here's the latest from around the league. Jesus Aguilar was hot at the plate, collecting 3 hits in the game, helping the Yankees defeat the Dodgers 7-2.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the New York Mets and the Houston Astros. Number 36 makes his big league debut right after this. Justin Verlander, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
Stepping up to the plate, Jeff McNeil. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Springer has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting second.
And now a chance to meet the Mets. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Into the box, Francisco Lindor. That's on the corner to put him behind now, 1-2. Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. The 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Martinez will wait on it. And that's out number 2.
Batting third, the center fielder, Michael Conforto.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. In there, 2-2.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing against Verlander that time around. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Jack Flaherty, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
So coming to the plate, Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 1-1. Softly hit toward the hole. He's got it. And that's out number 1.
Batting second, the right fielder, Jose Martinez.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. To 2-2 now. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Standing in, Yordan Alvarez. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. The 2-1 home.
Ball, that's off the plate.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
The 1-2 pitch. This is in the air out to right field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Second inning set to go, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Pete Alonso. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Standing in now, Avisail Garcia. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. 2 down.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Springer. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Mets go down 1, 2, 3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping in, George Springer. Lifetime in this matchup. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Here now the 2-2.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
The 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. The next 3-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Therefore it is, but no, it clanks right off his glove.
Wow, sometimes you just have to shake your head on plays like this. Looked like he was there in plenty of time, had a beat on it, but he must have just lost concentration for a split second, and the ball falls. Should have made that play, though.
Runner at second now as a result of the error, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jose Altuve. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And another foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now a long throw home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game.
Oh, man, I love those kinds of plays. Base hit to the outfield, and he comes up throwing. We all knew it was going to be close all the way, but it was right on the money to halt him in his tracks. That was a big-time throw.
Into the box now, Alex Bregman. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
That's a strike to throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
I like the aggressiveness with 2 strikes to put the runner in motion. Sometimes that can backfire, and it can turn into one of those strike him out, throw him out double plays, but he was able to get there safely at second.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Smith will get there, and he puts it away to retire the. Next for the Mets, Dominic Smith, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle, reined in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. At the plate, Marcus Semien, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's a swing and a little bouncer out to the left of the mound. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here, 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the catcher, Robinson Chirinos. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Make it 9 straight. Justin Wilson will come on now and take the ball for the 4th time this spring.
Number 38.
Into the box now, Corey Lee. And the anticipation has been high for this at-bat for him and for fans alike. He is a highly touted prospect, and this is his first major league appearance.
Yeah, what a monster moment for not only himself, but his family, all the coaches that have helped him along the way. This is a monumental moment in his career.
A bouncer up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. McNeil's got it for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Now batting.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Jose Martinez. Hit the other way out toward right field. Garcia is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. All set for the start of the fourth, and set to go is the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop.
Into the box, Francisco Lindor. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Francisco Lindor. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Inside, he misses, ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So 1 gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Pete Alonso. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
In now, Avisail Garcia. High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Springer to the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Man, I thought for sure we were going to see back-to-back jacks right there.
Well, when you serve up pitches like that, Natty, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on them. And that's what happens here as he blasts this thing. The last 2 hitters have really set the stage.
Yeah, so now we'll see if the next guy can keep this train rolling. To the plate now, J.D. Davis. Hit hard on the ground to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Now batting, left fielder, Dominic Smith.
Into the box, Dominic Smith. Lays off the slider that time, 2-1.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Weak grounder down the first baseline. There's one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Now batting, designated hitter.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Springer has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yordan Alvarez. He drew a walk his first time up. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Garcia has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Riding in once again, George Springer. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Right side hit hard, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Here's the second baseman, Jose, and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Jose Urquidy is out from the bullpen now as he'll work in his 3rd game so far this spring. Ready now, Robinson Chirinos. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Digging in once again, Jeff McNeil. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Luis Guillorme will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Swing and a little blooper to center. Springer coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
At the plate now, Francisco Lindor. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
3-2, full count. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Michael Conforto.
Now batting, Michael Conforto. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. The 1-1 pitch.
Count is 2-1.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Long throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Ro, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Into the box now, Pete Alonso. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the run will score from second here as that breaks it open to a 6-0 lead.
Boy, talking about having a game, D-Ro, with that knock right there, his 4th RBI of this game.
Yeah, you put your key in the ignition to drive home after this one. You got a nice smile on your face as you check out the rearview mirror. 4 ribeye steaks does not happen often.
Standing in now, Avisail Garcia. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game, and from all indications it looks like he's going to try to continue. In now, J.D. Davis. Tough to do much with that one, a swing and a miss.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well executed changeup, if he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's 7-0.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Jose Arena gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Stepping in now, Dominic Smith. 1-2 to Dominic Smith. This is swung on and hit to Altuve at second. Scooped up. He'll go to Correa for the force, and that ends the inning. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Mets are out on top, 7-0.
Your attention, please. A defensive change for the Mets.
Matthew Allen, the right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Settling in now, Alex Bregman, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
At the plate, Yuli Gurriel. He flew out in his last at-bat. Bregman on at first, nobody out. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
The catcher, number 36, Corey Lee.
To the plate now, Corey Lee. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Garcia has a read on it, makes the play, 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now back.
So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Conforto is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Next to the Astros, the right fielder, Jose Martinez.
Now at the plate, Jose Martinez, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Turned on down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
So now to the plate, Yordan Alvarez. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Two-one, here it is. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. Through 5 innings, it's now 7-1. Ready for another shot now, Marcus Semien. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Will Toffey will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 43, Will Toffey.
Hard hit toward the hole, and that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Now batting, the catcher.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play. So striding forward now, Luis Guillorme. He singled his last time up. 7 runs, 10 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans. They're on top 7-1. Wilson Ramos will remain in the game in the number 9 spot and take over at catcher.
Now catcher, Number 4.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Batting, center fielder.
Here's George Springer. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit. And looked like he really left himself open after he released, and this ball came back and got him pretty good. And without speculating too much here, it's looking, at this point at least, like he will be able to continue out there. We should hope.
Third baseman, number 2.
At the plate, Alex Bregman. Set to deliver on 2-1. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Now batting.
So here's Yuli Gurriel, and their runners at the corners now. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
At the plate now, Corey Lee. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Julian Pena will come on to make his 9th appearance already here this spring.
Number 18.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Stepping into the Brandon Nimmo will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Now a bunt attempt here. The 1-2. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Hard hit ball towards the hole. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Down in order.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Sergio Romo will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring. Garrett Stubbs is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
On the run is Nimmo. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 44.
Jack Mayfield will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Yonder Alonso will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only one out in the inning. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire, but what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
2 balls and a strike now. 2 runs, 8 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Hit in the air out to center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Garrett Stubbs remains in the game, batting 9th and manning left field. Freyudis Nova is also into the game as he takes over at short. Miles Straw will also come in now as he takes over out in center. Joey Rickard is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Now playing right field, number 45.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Joe Adell is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right. So stepping in, J.D. Davis. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Strong is right there, 1 down.
The left fielder, number 2.
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Hit sharply toward the right side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Boy, that double was an absolute missile.
Yeah, Matt, you can't fault the outfielder too much either. The line drive was hit right at him, and I think it took a minute to gauge where it was going. So I think he misjudged it a bit. The end result, the ball gets down, and the hitter is standing at second base with a solid double.
The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the power-speed combination. Jose Altuve.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Into the box now, Alex Bregman. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Now the payoff pitch home. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Striding in for Houston, Yuli Gurriel singled home a run in his last time up. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone and it got fouled off.
He'll try again, 1-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Stepping into the box, Corey Lee. He bats for the 4th time in his career, having already collected his first hit. Not a bad first day, huh?
Yeah, you can never take this day away from him, Matt. No matter what happens in his 4th AB, he's going to...
Roberto Ozuna comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him a chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
This is on the ground over to first. And that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
In now, Francisco Lindor. Shot towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Now at the plate, Brandon Nimmo. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Tries to drag his way on here, but now he's behind 1-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Into the box, Pete Alonso. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. To third. Bregman has it. Throw to the plate. And they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged out.
Now batting, the right
Next up for New York, Joey Rickard. The 1-2. Popped him up. Altuve has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Jerry Familia is out from the bullpen here as he'll be making his 5th appearance this spring training.
Number 27.
So digging in now, Garrett Stubbs. He'll lead it off against Jerry's Familia, who'll try to close the door in this one. Aledmus Diaz will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Number 16. Aledmus Diaz.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Familia is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls, and that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
The count now at 2-2. Now the pitch. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate, Jack Mayfield. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Last strike now for Houston. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Nimmo is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Metropolitans took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Justin Wilson gets the W on the mound. Justin Verlander was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets: 7 runs on 13 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Astros, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.